Pretty women wonder where my secret lies. I'm not cute or built to suit a fashion model size. But when I start to tell them, they think I'm telling lies. I say it's in the reach of my arms, the span of my hips, the stride in my steps, the curl of my lips. I'm a woman. Phenomenal, 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 phenomenal woman.
Why we're here today is because the one thing that we all need, especially as business people, as entrepreneurs, we need the support of other people. Without support of other people, we couldn't survive in business. We need customers. We need tools. We need resources. We don't have to know everything in business. You know, they say that's the beauty of business, is that you don't have to know everything. But if you know somebody that knows what you don't know, and you connect with that person, then you are doing an excellent job. Within Diva Zone, which is actually DZE Powered Networking Zone, we are taking businesses to the next level. Diva Zone Enterprise is an organization that has 6 different marketing mediums. One of them is business networking. So within the business networking industry, we want to take business networking to the next level. We want to help businesses out there to establish relationships, to develop our core mission, which is to empower, to motivate, and to inspire. Also to help bring in new customers and bring in new revenue to all of the businesses within our membership.
The stride in my steps, the curl of my lips. I'm a woman.
She's an attorney, a registered nurse, and television personality. Her name is Kathleen Williams. She's also a profound professional speaker, a trainer, a coach, and author who is passionate about the family and particularly the dynamics present in single-parent households. Ms. Williams is a single mother of a son and is pushing the discussion of single mothers raising sons, particularly black sons, as a primary custodial parent. Recognizing that society is better prepared to put her son in a prison cell than in college, Kathleen has launched an incredible, fast-selling series of books called Single Mother, The Father, a guide to help African-American parents and children achieve unprecedented successes despite their economic status. Ms. Williams is the executive producer and host of her own talk show, I'm Just Saying, which airs in New York City and online. Kathleen is also the host of her new radio show, Adam, Where Are You?, which will broadcast on Sunday evenings on Blog Talk Radio. You can find Ms. Williams online at KathleenWilliams.com. Please put your hands together for Kathleen Williams.
Thank you for that phenomenal introduction. I appreciate that so very much. And Cherise, thank you for having me, and congratulations again on another successful event, another successful venture. How phenomenal it is that you press and press and press and press to make sure, not even so much for you, but to make sure that everybody else around you can achieve the success that they are looking for. And what a blessing you are to this community and to all of us and to me. And I just want to thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for being a good friend of mine. I see some really friendly and phenomenal faces here tonight, and I just want to tell you that I'm real excited. Yeah, I am. I am like really excited this evening because people keep talking about recession, but there is so much success in the air. There is so much to grab hold of right now. And just the fact that you all are here, you all already know that. And to be in the room with like-minded people and to be able to share our dreams and our desires and our belief in our own success is just, I'm ready to just take off right now. You know, my shoes, I just like, I can just elevate. Because there's a lot of people, and many of them are friends of mine that I try not to spend too much time with, that really talk about, oh my God, it's so hard out there. I don't know what I'm gonna do. And the economy and the president. I don't know, and it's just over and over and more, and I'm like, oh my good, get over it already. Come on, there's so much to do. So we're gonna talk about that, and one of the things that really is moving me right now, when I was preparing to speak with you tonight, I was looking for, economic empowerment, what are you gonna talk about? What can you share? What can you tell them? And I had nothing. No, seriously, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I couldn't come up with anything that would be so dynamic that would have you running out of your seats, and I wondered why. So I thought about my own economic empowerment, and I said, well, wait a minute. I'm going to speak to entrepreneurs, business owners, working people, or people looking for businesses to start. And the most incredible thing that I could do tonight is to empower you to empower you. Yeah. Because you have the answers. You've got the answers already. A lot of times you're sitting on the answers, you know what to do, and you're thinking about it, and you just like maybe not moving in it, not believing in the fact that you actually have what it takes to be exactly what it is that you want to be, to make and create the business that you want to make and create. And it's just a matter of taking it to the next level and doing exactly what Sharice was talking about, making sure that you utilize and know who's in your network. As Arthur Ashe said, use what's in your hand. Start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. And that's why you're here tonight, because you're starting where you are, you're using what you already have, an incredible networking opportunity with other incredible business owners, and using exactly what it is that you have. And as we do that, and making sure that we are not slipping up in the procrastination, the typical things that happen to us, the frustration, letting yourself get locked up with other people who are pulling you down. One of the things that my son, oh my gosh, the things that come out of his mouth sometimes. He's 24 years old, and I would be remiss if I didn't take an opportunity to shout out Brother Anthony Williams right now, because if not for him and the rites of passage at Greater Allen Cathedral, my son Sean would not be the man that he is today. God bless you. I thank you so much. Really. That's another way to utilize your network, because of the community that we have and the resources that we have in the community. Whatever it is that you need, it's available. Number one, find your own truth. If you are looking for a business, an opportunity, a hobby, anything it is that you are about to launch yourself into, you're about to get involved in. Sharice saw Diva Zone about 2 months ago, but there was enough of it in the organization to make her know that this was something that she wanted to do. Sharice has been on this path for years. It's just now, and in beginning, when you are on your path already, and you continue to confess what it is that you want, and you continue to believe that you are going to walk into it, it's just a matter of time. It is really just a matter of time. When you walk into the things that you are looking for, you will recognize it. So it's not a matter of being impulsive, but you will recognize it and it will recognize you. But find your own truth. What moves you? Who are you? What's important to you? Why? Find your own truth. And when you do that, really start to list those things out. What is going to move you that you can actually dedicate the time that is required to make sure that it's successful, to make you a millionaire if that's what you want, because it's not impossible. $1 million now is like maybe what $500,000 was last week. So when you're stretching, don't think that $1 million is so outrageous. It's not easy to come by, but it's not impossible either. So if that's what you want and that's what you're going after, know that it's going to take a tremendous amount of time, dedication, focus, and everything else. But find your truth, because doing what you have to do to get to that is going to take a lot out of you. So you want to do something that's going to make you happy, something that you were destined and born to do. Where are you going and why? Have a why. Have a reason why you want to accomplish the goal that you're in. A reason why the business that you're involved in is important to the world. Because your business is not just for you. Truth be told, it's not about you at all. You love it because you were designed by God to love it. But what you do is a blessing to everyone else around you and your community around you. Number 3, what does this business look like in 10 years? What does this marriage look like in 10 years? What does this relationship look like in 10 years? What does it look like? Is it prepared for sale? Is it like Essence Magazine? Ready to sell it to a huge corporation after years and years of success that will now become even that much more of a conglomerate? Are you preparing your own exit strategy so you're not trying to work it when you've got a cane? Are you preparing it for that? Are you preparing it so that it will bless generations to come after you? Are you preparing to leave it to your children? Are you preparing your children to receive it? And if your children don't want it, because we know a lot of our kids may not want the businesses that we set up, then what? Who are you preparing it for? What is it going to look like in 10 years, 20 years? Did you plan it out? That's number 4. Did you plan it out? And if you did, who looked it over for you? Did you find a mentor to take a look at it? Who's mentoring you? Who would you have look over what you're working on? Who looked at your business plan? Who's doing it? Did you take it to Chase? Did you take it to TD Bank? Did you take it to, think about what it is that you want to do. Look for the best person possible. Do you like what you see? Is this your passion? Can it feed you? Can it feed your family? Number 5, what knowledge do you need to perfect this and become the expert in your arena? What's going to make you an expert in that area? If you have the information, great, but don't stop there. There's always more. Number 6, who are you patterning this after, and did you study them? Did you study what they do? Study the people that are doing what you do. Number 7, Malcolm Gladwell said that you need 10,000 hours of study and reading to become an expert in your area. One of the titles of his book is Blink. It's an incredible book about business and how to build yourself up. Malcolm Gladwell. Number 8, how are you holding up? How are you holding up under all of this? Because it's pressure. Are you doing self-development? Are you loving yourself? Are you keeping your health and your happiness up to par? Are you loving your family? Is your family loving you as you're spending 10,000 hours studying something other than them? Is your wife still happy? Is your husband still happy? All that is critically important to you. Is your business more important to you than your family life? When I ask a lot of single women this question when they are very young, they say yes. It's my business, my career. I'm going to put this whole thing together. Then when they're 40 years old and they don't have any children or a spouse, they have a very different answer. Balance is critical, absolutely critical. And I say the same thing to the men. Number 9, what's next? Talked about that a little bit before. making sure you have your exit strategy. But if you're not planning an exit strategy and you're going to be in this for a while, what's next for your business? What's the next level? Number 10, oh, I talked about this already. Number 10, what's your exit strategy? Even though I talked about it earlier, that is officially number 10. Number 11, how positive are you? Are you every day waking up in a funk? And I don't mean, you know, nice and funky. Are you waking up in a funk? Are you mad at the world? Are you growling? Are you angry? Are you sleepy and you want to go back to bed, pull the covers over your head? Have you had enough sleep? Number 12, who is your network? What do they look like and what do they do? How do they impact you? Who is your network? What do they look like? What color are they? Are they all black? Are some of them at least Latino? Are some of them white? Asian? Korean? Do you have diversity in your own network? Why am I asking you that question? Somebody answer me. Why am I asking you that question? What's very important? To have that, why?
Because when you separate yourself, you don't get that nourishment you need from everybody else, because everybody else has that answer just like you do, and you just need to know
Right.
different people besides yourself.
That's right. If you, yes,
You have diversity in your associations, you have diversity in your market.
you have diversity in your market, absolutely. And you may be selling something that black people don't want. Right? If you're selling swagger to black men, you're gonna go broke. Y'all didn't get that. Y'all, especially the guys didn't get that. They're not laughing. If you are selling something that is, you know, more desirable to another community, know your target market and know who is going to want the product that you are selling. And I would imagine that many of us, if you're selling computers, you're selling to the whole world. So you want to know how the whole world buys and make your presentation amenable to the whole world, not just to us. How does your network impact you? Are they lifting you up or are they pulling you down? You can't always help everybody. You can't. You just can't always help everybody, because think about it. If you want to help build somebody else up, what do you have to do? And I'm just going to put the mic down for a second so I can demonstrate. If I'm trying to help everybody else out and build everybody else up, in order for me to give somebody else a boost, I got to bend down. And then while I'm down here, I'm giving them the boost, and where are they? Way up there, right? And if they're heavier than me, then I might be down here like this. So I'm pushing myself down to help somebody else get up. And who knows what they're gonna do when they get up there. And I can't get myself, and it's gonna take me that much longer to get back up to where I'm supposed to be because I was trying to bend down to put somebody else up. You can take people along, but you can't let them stand and crush your shoulders while, so you're trying to boost them up. You gotta make sure taking care of you, taking care of your business, taking care of your family, and have your network be consistent with that. So you're moving together, and some people gotta be moving faster than you too, right? So that you can pattern yourself after what they're doing. But make sure that you don't ask them to bend down and boost you up either. 13. Where are you spiritually, and how do you develop that in the process? If you are spending all of your time